Welcome to Advanced Dual Health and Life Coach Certification. Today we're going to discuss specialized coaching topics in health and wellness, specifically facilitating recovery from addiction. Let's start with an introduction. Addiction recovery is a complex process involving emotional, physical, and behavioral changes. Recovery is not just about abstaining from substances, it's about creating a healthy, fulfilling life that supports long-term sobriety. Successful recovery focuses on addressing underlying issues, building resilience, and adopting healthier habits and social connections. Here are some key points of learning. Core principles of addiction recovery. Number 1, holistic recovery. Effective recovery addresses the whole individual, considering physical, emotional, social, and spiritual needs. For example, a client struggling with social isolation joins a support group to build healthier social connections. Recovery isn't about just quitting, it's about thriving. Number 2, personal responsibility. Recovery demands ownership of actions and remaining accountable. The technique encourages daily journaling to reflect on progress and setbacks. For example, a client reflects on emotional triggers that led to a setback with their coach to identify healthier coping mechanisms. Your choices today shape your victories tomorrow. Take a look at the diagram on the right for basic principles of addiction recovery. Relapse as part of growth. Relapses are not failures but learning opportunities. The action step: analyze situations that led to relapse and create preventative strategies. For example, a client who relapses at a social event decides to bring a sober friend next time. Every setback is a setup for a stronger comeback. Individualized plans. Recovery strategies should align with the client's unique experiences and goals. A working parent focuses on structuring recovery activities that fit into a busy schedule. Your recovery is as unique as your story. Own both with pride. Number 5, building resilience and coping skills. Recovery involves replacing harmful behaviors with healthy coping mechanisms. For example, a client learns mindfulness techniques to manage stress without substances. It's not the storm, it's how you anchor yourself that matters. Social support networks. Relationships play a very vital role in recovery. The action step: encourage participation in support groups or mentorship programs. For example, a client develops a recovery buddy system for accountability and encouragement. Healing happens in connection, not isolation. Effective strategies for recovery. Number 1, identifying high-risk situations. Avoid people, places, or things associated with substance use. For example, a client avoids visiting a bar while they previously drank and instead chooses a coffee shop for social outings. Control your environment and you control your opportunities for success. Number 2, practicing self-care. Prioritize sleep, nutrition, and stress management. The technique: introduce relaxation techniques such as guided breathing and yoga. For example, a client adopts a morning routine emphasizing health meals and deep breathing exercises. You can't pour from an empty cup. Fill your own container first. Number 3, goal setting for personal growth. Define SMART: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely recovery goals. Commit to attending 3 recovery meetings each week. Small steps lead to big transformations. Number 4, seek professional guidance. Collaborate with counselors, therapists, or peer mentors. For example, a client meets with a therapist weekly to address underlying trauma linked to addiction. A strong support system is your greatest ally in recovery. Number 5, harnessing motivation. Explore clients' intrinsic why for staying sober. The technique: use motivational interviewing to deepen their commitment. For example, a client recognizes a desire to rebuild a strong relationship with family as their driving force. Your why will keep you going when times feel tough. Number 6, relapse prevention planning. Prepare for triggers and execute plans to overcome cravings. The technique: play the tape through visualization. Imagine the consequences of a relapse. For example, a client practices a strategy before attending a family function. Relapses don't start with a drink, it starts with a decision. Choose wisely. Here are some summary tables. Table 1, the core principles of addiction recovery. In this slide, you'll see the principle, the description, the core focus, the key tool or technique, the example application, and expert insight. Let's walk through an example. Number 1, holistic recovery. The description: recovery addresses physical, emotional, social, and spiritual needs for comprehensive healing. The core focus: whole person approach. Key tools and techniques: support groups and mindfulness practices. An example application: a client joins a meditation class and attends weekly counseling. Expert insight: holistic strategies ensure sustainable recovery progress. Take a few moments to review the rest of the core principles of addiction recovery. Table 2, Effective Strategies for Self-Care in Recovery. Here you'll see the self-care area, the purpose, techniques for interventions, example activity, and advanced insight. Let's walk through an example. We'll jump into mental health. The purpose: it supports emotional resilience and reduces stress to prevent a relapse. Techniques or interventions: mindfulness and therapy sessions. Example activity: introducing 10 minutes of meditation daily to increase calmness. And the advanced insight: mental health care is non-negotiable for sustainable sobriety. Take a few moments to review the rest of the effective strategies for self-care in recovery. Table 3, Social Support in Addiction Recovery. Here you'll see the support type, the role in recovery, tools and resources, example application, and expert insight. Let's walk through an example. Recovery groups. Role in recovery: it creates a safe community for sharing and learning from collective experiences. Tools and resources: 12-step programs or local support networks. An example application: weekly attendance at a recovery group to share challenges and wins. And the expert insight: recovery groups reduce the sense of isolation and sobriety. Take a few moments to review the rest of Table 3 for social support in addiction recovery. Table 4, Managing High-Risk Situations. Here you'll see the trigger, the challenge presented, the prevention strategies, example application, and expert insight. Let's walk through a workplace trigger. The challenge presented: corporate culture, stressful environments that normally cause harmful behaviors. Prevention strategy: identify alternative coping strategies. The example application: choose tea during happy hour instead of alcohol. And the expert insight: adapt workplace interactions to align with recovery efforts. Take a few moments to review the rest of Table 4 for managing high-risk situations. Table 5, Relapse Prevention Tools. Here you'll see the tool, the purpose, methods or techniques, example application, and expert guidance. Let's walk through an example. Positive habit creation. The purpose: it builds replacements for old harmful habits with healthy alternatives. Methods or techniques: hobby finding and time management. Example application: a client substitutes afternoon drinking with a learning guitar. And the expert guidance: it replaces harmful behaviors with fulfilling practices gradually. Take a few moments to review the rest of the table for relapse prevention tools. Here are some multiple choice questions. Number 1, what is the primary focus of holistic recovery? Please review options A through D. The correct answer is B. Why is relapse considered part of recovery? A, it proves addiction has control. B, it offers opportunities for learning and growth. C, it allows clients to reuse without consequences. Or D, it negates accountability. B, it offers opportunity for learning and growth. Question 3, which technique can help manage cravings during triggers? Please review options A through D. The correct answer is B. Play the tape through to visualize outcomes of the relapse. Question 4, what is a key benefit of peer mentorship in recovery? A, it increases the need for therapy. B, it provides accountability and shared experiences. C, it removes personal responsibility. Or D, it minimizes the effort required for recovery. The correct answer is B. It requires accountability and shared experiences. Question 5, how can coaches encourage clients to stay motivated? A, enforce rigid rules. B, help clients to find their personal reason and why for recovery. C, focus only on consequences of relapse. And D, avoid discussions about challenges. The correct answer is B, help clients to find their personal reason and why for recovery.